How to hear the voice of God for your life. You might right now be busy hearing the voice of your boss, your wife, your sister, your brother, even your friend. But how important to hear the voice of God? It is like oxygen to your body. Because when you don't hear the voice of God, your body begins to shriveled, withered. It's losing hope. The voice of God brings hope into your life. So let me tell you, according to Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." It's in stillness, not busyness, that we tune our spiritual ears to hear the voice of God. The Lord always speaks to us in that still, small voice. First King 19:12 emphasizes, but often it's drown, drowned out, aimed all the turmoil of our lives. So I want to bring, to you, and I want to submit this to you. When you begins to hear the voice of God, you first of all you want to be still and know that God is the Lord and He's real and He will speak to you, you know, and He will do anything in your life to make sure that He revealed to you. God wants to reveal to you, but the question is, are you ready? If you are, then be still. And now that He is God, and He also said, I will be exalted among the nations, and I will be exalted on the earth. Often people think that God doesn't want to speak to us. God do want to speak to you, but how much it matters, how much time you spend in His voice, and also learn to recognize His voice. Not like Adam and Eve when they heard the voice of God in the Garden of Eden. It was always positive. It was good for them. It was good for their soul. It was prospering. Jesus said, "My sheep knows my voice." So, separating the voice of God will always come to give you revelation, but the voice of the Satan will always question the revelation. This is the two distinctions you can make between the voice of God and the voice of the devil. Because often people get caught up in that. What about if that's not God's voice? What about if that God is not calling me? What is that if God is not going to bless me? What is if God is not, these are the doubts exactly. These are this is the voice of the devil. What if, you know, or could you? Or always comparing you to the God or be God. Did God really said? That's the devil. You will be like God, knowing between good and bad. That's the devil. And that's why we have to be very, very careful whose voice we're listening to, because the voice of the devil will always lead you more selfish, doing things for yourself. And the voice of God will always lead you not only betterment for yourself, but also in a transactions which benefits the both party. Because often devil is selfish. That's why he tried to snatch the throne of God or try to take over the throne of God, and that was why he was thrown down. Anytime you feel selfishness kicking in, that's not godly stuff. That's demonic stuff. You can hear the voice of God by praying. You can hear the voice of God by communicating. You can hear the voice of God through the Bible. And you can also hear the voice of God by listening to the preacher who believe in God, not just a motivational preaching, but always have a good biblical understanding. Maybe something you're going through. Maybe there's a person on the screen releasing a prophetic word. This is how you can hear the voice of God. You can also hear the voice of God, angel coming, like angel Gabriel came to Mary, many ways. And you can also hear the voice of God in your dream. You can hear the voice of God in vision. You can hear the voice, not just only seeing it, but you can also hear it with your spiritual ears. Well, I hope that helped you. Thank you so much.